Good morning and welcome to Morning Joe on this Friday, January the 3rd. Let's get right to the significant escalation of already heightened tensions with Iran. Now, just days after insisting he doesn't want war with Iran, American officials say President Donald Trump authorized a drone strike at Baghdad International Airport last night that, of course, killed Iran's top general. A deputy was also killed. The strike puts the United States on a war footing with Tehran. The government of Iraq released these photos in the aftermath. General Soleimani was the head of the Iranian military's elite Quds force, who led Iran's military forces throughout the Middle East and was considered by many, including Dexter Filkins, who has profiled the man and knows the Middle East as well as anyone else. Dexter Filkins, who said he was the single most significant military figure in the Middle East over the past generation. The Pentagon says, quote, General Soleimani was actively developing plans to attack American diplomats and service members in Iraq and throughout the region, adding, quote, this strike was aimed at deterring future Iranian attack plans. The United States will continue to take all necessary action to protect our people and our interests wherever they are around the world. By most accounts, Soleimani and his Quds force were responsible for the deaths of hundreds of Americans and coalition service members. He's accused of orchestrating the attack last Friday that killed an American contractor. The Pentagon also says he approved attacks on the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad this week. Iran's supreme leader vowed, quote, harsh retaliation and severe revenge. Iran President Hassan Rouhani said Iran and, quote, other free nations of the region will take revenge. Iran's Foreign Minister Zarif said the U.S., quote, bears responsibility for all consequences. He called Soleimani the most effective force fighting ISIS, al-Nusra, and al-Qaeda, and said the killing is, quote, extremely dangerous and a foolish escalation. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo tweeted this video, posting, quote, Iraqis dancing in the street for freedom. Thankful that General Soleimani is no more. NBC News has not been able to independently verify this video, and we don't know when and where it was taken. President Trump had no words after the attack, tweeting only this image of the U.S. flag. Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.